Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. It's the Toronto Raptors taking on the Boston Celtics. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Lowry out there with DeRozan. Then there's Carter. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Bosh in at the center, locking down the middle. Bosh sets the pick for Carter. And it's Bosh at the elbow. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
He's a skilled and willing passer. Vince gets to his teammates on time and on target.
Here's Kuzma, while recovering. Three-pointer, Bird connects from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here is Lowry. Bosh, the screen. To the paint. And it's sent back by Russell.
Great timing there. Outstanding instincts by Bill Russell. In the long reach, it's a wrap.
Pass to Bird. Plays it up and banks it in. Bird's got 5 points so far.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's DeRozan. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Always ready to grind and work for it. DeRozan does what he has to get his finish.
Pass to Sharman. Kicks it to Garnett. Here's Sharman. DeRozan defending. Shoots. A shot by Sharman, no good.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
The kick out to Bosh. And it's sent back by Russell. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Kuzi passes to Garnett. Passes it to Bird. That's good, and so Garnett with the assist. 7 points in the game. Raptors trail by 3. And here's Lowry. Leonard kicks to Lowry. Carter inside the three-point line. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
The defense has to crowd Carter. Even as the pass is coming his way, you can't let him have any space.
Here's Kuzma, now recovering. Garnett outside. Shot clock at 5. Russell a screen on Leonard. Here's Garnett. The pass to Sharman. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And guys, and they're two types of stars. I mean, the guy who makes himself look better, and then there's the guy who makes his teammates look better. Russell is clearly the latter.
Here is Carter, following the three-pointer by Boston. Bosh a screen on Bird. Carter for 3. The rebound by Garnett.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Kuzi passes to Russell. Here's Bird. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Bosh, the screen. Leonard kicks to Bosh. The 17-footer. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Bosh.
Claw getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
Boston leading by 4. Here's Kuzma. Nothing on the board. Garnett outside. Pass to Kuzi. Garnett with a screen on Lowry. With the drive. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Kuzi, just an all-around talent. Superb passer who also rebounds well. at his position. And guess what, folks? He can also score with the best of them.
And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Carter outside. Over Bird. And it's Carter missing. Celtics leading by 6. Bird passes to Kuzi. Pass to Sharman. Garnett with a screen on DeRozan. Here's Sharman. Drops it in from 11 feet. Sharman's got 5 points so far.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now here's Leonard. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. Havlicek, he's checked in for Boston. And Toronto also making a switch. Stoudemire's checked in. Here's Kuzi. Passes it to Russell. Bird outside. Stolen by Bosch. DeRozan finds Carter. Toronto working the ball around now. Out to Stoudemire. The pass to Carter. Back to Stoudemire. 6 to shoot. Toronto needs to get off his shot. A 3 from Leonard. Sinks the triple. Leonard's got his second basket of the night.
Wow. Kawhi sticking in the dagger. He's someone you have to chase off that jumper.
Kuzi passes to Bird. Pass to Garnett. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist.
You know, passing is one of Bird's many attributes. He's got a great eye for finding open teammates that are ready to shoot it.
Bosch, a screen on Havlicek. And DeRozan kicks to Carter. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Pass to Bird. They double-team Bird. Passes it to Garnett. Havlicek outside. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Yeah, we've talked about this often. Hondo does a lot of things that help you win. They're from deep range. That'll help spread the floor, too.
Bosch, the screen. Here's Leonard, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he can't get the first one.
And so much of what this team does at both ends centers around Kawhi Leonard. He is the anchor.
White, he's checked in for Boston. And Toronto also making a switch. Siakam's checked in. And the second free throw, good. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. 6-point lead. Now the pass to Bird. Havlicek outside. Off target with his 3. And here are the Raptors now. Pass to Stoudemire. Back to Leonard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Larry Bird.
So hard to guard, really, without fouling. Leonard is an expert at forcing the issue and getting the call.
Free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. Boston leading by 4. White the pass to Bird. Stolen by Carter. Fast break Toronto. And Vince Carter with the slam.
And Carter, well known for his throwdown ability. Superb at rising up and punishing the rim.
Pass to Bird. Over Leonard. Second chance shot. And Russell with the layup.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Raptors trail by 4. Bosch, a screen on Havlicek. Here's Carter. Takes it out to Siakam. No good from outside.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Now here's White. Still yet to score. Clock at 6. It's tipped. Bird against Leonard. And the shot is good. Leonard's got 10.
Well, Leonard will battle you inside, and his strength can get him through the opposition.
White against Stoudemire. Russell sets a screen for White to the inside. Bosch grabs the miss. Bosch has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. White against Stoudemire. Bosch a screen on White. Here's Stoudemire, and it's sent back by Russell. Here's Havlicek. Sinks the three-pointer. Havlicek's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Here's Leonard. And Boston with the rebound. Garnett's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bird kicks to White. Bird looking it over. Offline with his 3. Raptors trail by 5. Carter outside, right at the free throw line, and the jumper is good. He's got 9.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunity.
Down low, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Davis is checked in for Toronto. DeRozan comes in for Vince Carter. .130 left to play here in the first.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Now here's DeRozan. John Havlicek unable to get his shot to go. DeRozan, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Celtics leading by 3. Here's Kuzma. Outside Russell. There's the dish to Pierce. To the middle. Here's Havlicek. The shake. And he sinks the layup. Havlicek's got 8 points.
Just a relentless machine. Never seems to fatigue. Havlicek, once he gets loose inside, it's tough to keep him from hurting.
Now, here's DeRozan. Davis dishes to DeRozan. Davis setting the pick for DeRozan. Nice D from Russell.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Pass to Havlicek. Inside. Here's Kuzi. Good, and Pierce gets the assist. And it's an 8-point Boston lead.
Well, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
And DeRozan kicks to Stoudemire. Over Kuzi. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
It doesn't get any higher percentage-wise than that. Davis powering it home with some authority.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Celtics out in front. They're up by 6. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
DeRozan with it. Pierce is out there with Kevin McHale. Then there's Havlicek, and it's Kuzi in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
What a nice touch from DeRozan. A savvy veteran makes it look so easy when he scores there.
Havlicek against DeRozan. Three-pointer. And it's Havlicek missing. Raptors trail by 4. Outside DeRozan. And the pass to Davis. Havlicek against DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Havlicek with the rebound. Celtics leading by 4. Outside, Pierce. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Stoudemire outside. Lets the 3 fly. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And I like watching Stoudemire stroke it from behind the arc. Has a nice touch on these deep shots.
Kuzi passes to McHale. Havlicek left side. He had a nice open look right there. Havlicek's got 11 points.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
DeRozan passes to Stoudemire. Back to DeRozan. Shoots over Havlicek. Almost, but it rolls out. Celtics leading by 4. And he finishes nicely on the layup. He's got 13.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Siakam sets a screen for Stoudemire. Here's Peterson. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Sometimes it's this easy. Peterson gets the ball at the right time and lets it go.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. For 3, Pierce buries the long-range jumper. And the Celtics lead by 6.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Siakam kicks to Stoudemire. Back to Siakam. He dishes it to DeRozan. From past the arc. Siakam's shot is off. Here's Kuzi. 5 points in the game. From downtown. And that one's good from Havlicek. Havlicek's got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's DeRozan. It's good. DeRozan's got 4 this quarter.
Just so good finishing around the goal. DeMar is tremendous in the paint.
Kuzi passes to Cowens. Here's Havlicek, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Without question, John Havlicek displaying his skills.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they've got to change things up because he's locked in from behind the arc.
Leonard, he's checked in for Toronto. Lowry comes in for Stoudemire. Siakam against McHale. Siakam kicks to Leonard. Toronto working the ball around now. Down low. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And that was a smart pass by Leonard, willing to share it.
Celtics leading by 8. Pass to Sharman. McHale with a screen on DeRozan. Sharman, the pass to Kuzi. 5 to shoot. Austin needs to get off a shot. It's good. The assist that time from McHale. Kuzi's got 7 points in the game.
I tell you, Kuzi is pretty crafty down there on the block. Has that sense of how to score in traffic.
Now here is Lowry. Tight defense on him. Trying to get open. It's Davis. Basket counts. He's got 10.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Here's Kuzi. 7 points in the game. He kicks to Havlicek. Here's the floater. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Bird, he's checked in for McHale. Vince Carter, he's checked in for the Raptors. Here's Havlicek. Here's Russell. Out to Bird. Jacks up a 3. DeRozan with the rebound. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Trailing here by 8. Now here's Lowry. Still without a basket. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from him.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
Here's Kuz. Now recovering. Pass to Bird. Here's Sharman. Drills the three-pointer. Sharman's got his third bucket of the night.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Now Lowry. Outside Carter. That's in. Coming off an assist from Lowry.
Love the mindset of Carter. You sink a three on his squad, he's coming back at you.
Passes to Bird. Shoots over Leonard. Bird's shot is good. Bird's got 11 points.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Carter outside. Over Bird. Rebound Boston. Russell's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's Sharman. Got it. Good job in the low post. And it's a 9-point Celtic lead.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Toronto calls timeout. Boston making a switch here. McHale's checked in. And Toronto also making a switch. Davis is checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Raptors trail by 9. And here's Lowry. Still scoreless. Davis setting the pick for Carter. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Yeah, watching Carter find his rhythm. Very impressive. An efficient scorer who can hurt you in a lot of ways.
Here's Havlicek. Off target from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The pass to Leonard. Over Sharman. And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Outside, McHale. Pass to Havlicek. Leonard brings the double team. 6 on the shot clock. Bird can't hit. Raptors trail by 7. Lowry passes to Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists in the game.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
Havlicek against Carter. Havlicek, the pass to Russell. Here's Sharman. Pass to McHale. Out to the right wing. Nice ball movement by Boston. And Bill Russell slams it in.
And the relentless nature that is Bill Russell. Always working for the best scoring opportunity. Won't find one better than that.
Lowry passes to Carter. Puts one up from 19. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic getting to his spots on the floor.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Launches a 3 and stolen by Russell. Siakam against Bird. 16 feet away, and it's Boston with another.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Lowry with the ball. He has yet to score. Takes a 3. Rebound Boston. Russell's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Leonard against Bird. Sharman, the pass to Havlicek. Here's Bird. The shot missing. Great tee that time from Leonard.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Davis setting the pick for Lowry. Off target from three-point range.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Bird. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
Now, here's Lowry. He's covered closely. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Carter. And again, no good by Toronto. Celtics leading by 9. Havlicek kicks to McHale. 1:12 left in the first half. Sharman, the pass to Bird. A 3-ball. Bird can't get that one to fall.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Lowry passes to Carter. That falls nicely that time from Kyle Lowry.
3 points.
Lowry's got 6 assists here tonight.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Pass to Sharman. Russell a screen on Lowry. To the paint. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Siakam.
You know, individually, Russell affects the game in so many ways, but as a teammate, I just think he elevates everybody else's play, makes them better.
Shoot 2.
They throw good, Russell. Some changes for Toronto. Chris Bosh has checked in for Davis, and DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Pascal Siakam. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Raptors trail by 7. 29 seconds left to play in the first half. Lowry can't get it to go. Austin with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. 16 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Sharman. DeRozan defending. There's the pass to Kuzi. The 3. The shot, no good. And we've reached halftime in this one. Celtics lead by 7. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
54.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Boston Celtics.
The rebounding numbers tell the story. Watching this team first half, they look like 5 hungry Shaqs.
Ooh, I'm trying to picture, Ernie. 5 hungry Shaqs in one room at one time. Oh, the buffet table is obliterated.
Did you say obliterated? I think I know what you mean. Looking at how the Celtics are doing in this series, they did what they needed to in Game 1. Got the win, kept home court advantage. Big fella, how important was that?
It's nice, Ernie, but it means nothing. One loss here, and they relinquish home court advantage. Got to stay hungry.
Yeah, they can't sit back and get comfortable. This is when the adjustments are made. They need to be sharp for this one.
Momentum up for grabs. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. It's been one outstanding game from John Havlicek.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
NBA playoffs, round one. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. So the Raptors 5 right now. We've got Bosh, DeRozan out there with Lowry, and there's Carter. And it's Leonard in at the 4. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Bosh, so tough to stop when he gets that kind of position down low, forcing the D to foul.
For Toronto, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops.
You know, Chris Bosh offers a versatility that you got to love. I mean, a terrific big man who can sink it from deep and also does solid work on defense and can post you up as well.
He's off on the second.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Now here is Lowry, guarded closer. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Carter.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Here is Russell. Bird outside. Takes it inside. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Bird's got 13 points.
Bird is really good inside because he uses both hands and that 6'9" frame to get the shot to fall despite solid defensive pressure.
Carter outside. Looks for Bosh. Gets it to him. Garnett grabs the board. Boston leading by 6. Here's Bird. Good work defensively by Carter.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Lowry dishes to Carter. And it's off from three-point range. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Hands the shot with nobody near him. Carter's got 4 points this quarter.
This shot definitely in Carter's wheelhouse. The defense has to be better guarding this.
Kuzi passes to Bird. Over Carter. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Pass to Leonard. Shoots the 3. Here's Bosh. Good. Nice job down low. And now just a 2-point Boston lead.
Look, when you're defending Bosh, I think you got to get your body into him and on him. Box him out on the misses or he'll do what he just did there.
Here's Sharman. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Toronto calls timeout. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside Lowry. Stolen by Bird. Cousy passes to Russell. Now Garnett. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Minutes gone now in the third quarter. Bird outside. Pass to Garnett. 5 on the clock. From the arc.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And again, no good by Toronto. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Boston. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Dishes it to Bird. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 4 assists in the game.
And you know, in the painted area, Bird has a variety of moves. Can take you either direction and finish with either hand. He's a nightmare to defend, and believe me, I woke up in sweats many a times dealing with that guy.
Passes it to Cousy. Bird outside. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's DeRozan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You can't be overly aggressive with DeRozan. The second he senses and feels that you are, he'll take advantage of it.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
The 3-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
And he knocks down the first one.
DeRozan is such an even player. He works hard on both sides of the floor and never seems to lose himself in the moment. Very intelligent in his approach.
DeMar DeRozan hits them both. And Boston has possession. 4-point game. And there's the pass to Sharman. Driving inside. No good that time. Here's Toronto. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Pass to Bosh. Kicks it out to Leonard. There's the 3. Basket is good. The assist from Bosh. Leonard's got 15.
And that's just good court awareness by Bosh, finding the open man for the easy one.
Garnett, the screen. Here's Cousy. Now recovering. Cousy passes to Garnett. 4 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. DeRozan with the rebound. Cousy's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. Outside Lowry. Back to DeRozan. Outside for Lowry. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Can't let Lowry get comfortable from beyond the arc because he's more than capable of hurting you from there.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
That was Celtics Entertainment.
Here's Kuzi. Now recovering. Garnett up top. Lock at 6. It's stolen by DeRozan. And Carter has it in the corner. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for it. Boston trailing. Here's Kuzi. He has 7. Puts up a deep 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Kuzi's got 10 points in the game. And Toronto has possession. And stolen by Russell. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. First free throw is good. Havlicek, he's checked in for the Celtics. And the Raptors also making a change. Stoudemire's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. Raptors trail by 3. Outside DeRozan to the inside. Bosh. And the dunk by Bosh.
And being that Bosh is 6'11", dunking comes easy. And once he's this close to the basket, he's ready to attack.
Outside Russell. Garnett outside. Kuzi passes to Russell. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it to Havlicek. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, tremendous effort from Havlicek here tonight, scoring the ball.
Outside DeRozan. Pulls up on the wing. Here's Bosh. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Bosh has got 9.
And, you know, Chris Bosh is so skilled close to the bucket. Get him the ball, and he'll find a way to score.
To the middle, and Havlicek throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Stoudemire, the pass to Bosh. Back to Stoudemire. Fires for 3. And Boston with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Kuzi. Inside, Havlicek. From deep, Kuzi with the bucket. And it's a 6-point Celtic lead.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
And Bosh now top of the key. Over Russell. It's Bosh, that time on the assist by Stoudemire. Bosh has got 9 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Please put your hands together and welcome to Celtics Entertainment. Come on, fans, let's hear it for Celtics Entertainment.
Boston leading by 4. Havlicek outside. Garnett kicks to Bird. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Leonard, that's for 2. It's hauled in by Bill Russell. Russell's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Kuzi passes to Garnett. Over Leonard. Busted. No good that time either. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Toronto Raptors, trailing by 4.
A stat sheet stuffer of a player. DeRozan has really improved as a passer.
Leonard's getting it done tonight, efficiently here from the floor, 6 of 10 so far. Kuzi passes to Bird. Here's Havlicek. Great play by Bird to set it up. Bird's got 3 assists now in this one.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Raptors moving the ball around. Here's Carter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
When you think Vince Carter, dunking is probably the first thing that comes up. But Vince is also someone who can be a first option. Tremendously talented.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. So both teams making some changes here. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Boston leading by 4. A minute 50 left to play here in the third. Passes it to Cowens. 6 to shoot. Here's Kuzi. And the pass to Cowens. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Swiped away into the lane. The shot's good from Kuzi. Kuzi's got 10 points in just the second half.
And the quickness of Kuzi, gotta love it. Superb at getting around the defense and right to the bucket.
DeRozan passes to Stoudemire. Now here's DeRozan. Spins. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Havlicek. For 3, Siakam trains the three-pointer. Siakam's got 6.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
Here's Kuzi, guarded by Stoudemire. Havlicek, the pass to Cowens. And Davis sends it back.
I love the fact that Davis is such a good, active defender. Takes care of business on both ends.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
Boy, you got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on this block.
Both teams will make substitutions. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Clock at 2. And it's Kevin McHale with the finish.
And remember, Havlicek was a highly recruited quarterback, so you see his passing ability on that one.
DeRozan against Havlicek. Shoots it up. Rebound Boston. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Sharman. DeRozan defending. Lowry against Havlicek. Over Lowry. They get it back. Cowens. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay mon. And not so. And make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And guys, big games like this in the NBA playoffs, you appreciate the benefit of instant replay to make sure they get the call right.
Yeah, and as the officials look on, the footage relayed to them by the NBA's replay center in Secaucus, the process getting better and faster over the years.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand.
And even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves them right. They're like, see, we had it right all along. So good call, fellas.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Boston on top, leading by 5. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. They've got Havlicek. McHale is out there with Russell. Then it's Pierce. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And he converts the layup. Pierce has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Boston.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Stoudemire finds Leonard. Now Lowry, covered by Havlicek. Toronto working the ball around now. Shot on the wing. Takes it out to Siakam. From outside, off the mark. Boston leading by 7. Pierce feeling it out of him. Here's Sharman. Headed by Stoudemire. McHale with a screen on Lowry. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Havlicek missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check with maybe a step out of his range.
Here's Lowry. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
You got to give it up for Lowry's toughness. He's got that scorer's mentality. Some contact won't stop him from converting.
Pass to Havlicek. They double him with Siakam. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Raptors trail by 5. Stoudemire outside. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Davis with a screen on Pierce. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Davis gets it to go.
An area that Leonard has focused on honing, just taking what the D gives you in that pick and roll.
Here's Sharman. Ready by Stoudemire. And it's Pierce in the corner. Back to Russell. And Bill Russell slams it in.
Defenders so locked in on Pierce made that an easy assist for him.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Lowry against Havlicek. Now here's Stoudemire. Down low. Here's Davis. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Russell. Boston leading by 5. Pierce wide open. He fires. And Davis pulls it down. So it's Toronto now. Stoudemire outside. There's the dish to Leonard. Over Pierce. Leonard, no luck. And so it's Pierce with it. He brings it up for Boston. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. They grabbed their own miss. McHale against Siakam. Outside, Pierce. Russell sets a screen for Pierce. Offensive rebound. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Russell's got 4 points this quarter.
Really crashing that offensive glass, the instincts, the long arms, the quickness of jump. Russell kills you with second chance points.
Toronto calls timeout. Boston making some changes. Garnett, he's checked in for McHale. And it's White in for Havlicek. Osh is checked in for Toronto. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. During that last break, I heard what the Raptors coach told to his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Kicks it out to Siakam. Pass to Leonard for 3. Carries it from three-point range. Leonard's got 20 points.
So far, the game plan has been to give the ball to Kawhi. With how well it's working, there's no reason to change.
Garnett surveying the defense. Garnett with a screen on Lowry. And there's the try. Count it.
You know, KG has never been a selfish player, especially when he sees another guy who is this ready to shoot. He'll get it to him.
Stoudemire left side. Yep, that one goes in there.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
It's Pierce on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. Pierce kicks to White. The three-pointer, no good. Raptors trail by 4. Leonard dishes to Bosh. Stoudemire, the pass to Bosh. And here's Leonard. Pierce covering. From 13. Leonard, no luck. Here's Boston now. They've led by as much as 10. White up top. Guarded by Stoudemire. White, good. White's got his first points in this one.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
Stoudemire against White. Stoudemire right side and stolen by Russell. And it's Pierce in the corner. This is it to Sharman. Outside, White. There's the triple. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in this game. Stoudemire finds Siakam. Here's Leonard. Pierce covering. Stoudemire right side. Back to Leonard. A shot, no good. Excellent D there from Pierce. The pass to Sharman. Back to Pierce. Pass to Garnett. Here's Sharman. Wants to get it to Pierce and does. Nice ball movement by Boston. And he's good on the 3-ball. And now a 9-point Celtic lead.
Nifty look by Pierce that time. Passing, moving the ball instead of taking his own shot.
Leonard on the wing. Back to Lowry. And again, no good by Toronto.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Some changes for Toronto. Carter comes in for Pascal Siakam. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Stoudemire. From the inbound, Kuzi can't hit.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Outside Lowry. Vince Carter on the wing. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
Kuzi passes to Sharman. Garnett with a screen on Leonard. Here's Sharman. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Sharman's got the lead up to 11 now for Boston.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Bosh, the screen. Here's Lowry. And right on target. Good. Lowry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A specialty of Lowry's. Give him any type of airspace, and he's going to fire away from there.
Kuzi passes to Bird. Driving to the basket. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Chris Bosh.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Larry Bird line for 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
And so he hits both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Carter kicks to Lowry. Outside Bosh. Leonard against Garnett. And that one, good. Leonard's got 10 points here in the second half.
Excellent job using the mid-range there. Kawhi, that's a go-to shot for him.
Pass to Bird to the inside. It's stolen by DeRozan. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper. Just not really closing out as much as they need to.
Here's Kuzi. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Raptors trail by 7. Now Lowry. And here's Leonard for 3. Hands it from downtown. Leonard's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Raptors. Here's Kuzi. Now recovering. Garnett with a screen on DeRozan. To the paint. And the rejection by Leonard.
An elite defender. Leonard is terrific at going after the block.
Carter against Bird. Bosh, a screen on Bird. Carter with the 3. Garnett grabs the ball. Garnett's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Going inside, and it's slammed in by Garnett.
And how about that powerhouse move by KG, charging inside and finishing with authority.
Feeds it to Bosh. And then Bosh with the jam.
The team needed a hoop, and Bosh got it for him. No hesitation at all.
Here's Kuzma. Now recovering. Here's Bird. Russell kicks to Bird. This one for three. Chris Bosh with the rebound.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off, because he can't get anything to fall this angle.
Right side Lowry. Leonard finds Lowry. Now here is Carter. 6 to shoot. Misses the three.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him that he's up off the threes.
Here's Kuzma. Now recovering. And here's Bird from the arc. It's good from long range.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Toronto calls timeout. They're behind by 7. 43 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Once again, that was Celtics Entertainment.
Bird against Carter. And the Raptors miss again.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. He just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for your Celtics, Bill Sharman.
Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so he drops them both. It's a 9-point ball game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Carter, the pass to Bosh. Lowry for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 10 assists. There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
At the line for 2. Bill Sharman.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Toronto calls timeout. They trail by 8. 17 seconds left in the game. Guys, what's your take?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Carter missing. Here's Kuzma. Now recovering. Here's Kuzma. So we see Boston get the win here. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now break 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Bill Russell.